Yes. Okay, how many of you guys have attended a makeup class ever in your life? Put your hands up, really high. Yeah? Lots of people here. So lots of people here love to be students. Am I right? Yes? It's one of the best things because learning is something that goes on and on in our life, isn't it? There's always room for learning more and more. In fact, I'm still a student. And whenever I see, different makeup artists working, I always have a keen interest in getting and learning tips from them. Yeah? So anyway, welcome to Mavi and Beck Academy, where you get to learn everything that you need to know about makeup. We love, love, love makeup. Colors, we love bronze, we love silver, we love rhinestones and crazy lashes and name it. Right from bridal to fashion to beauty and of course to the red carpet look, which everybody wants to be a celebrity and everybody wants to wear fantastic makeup, right? But what people don't do and they don't know how to do is 3D makeup. Have you heard of 3D makeup? Okay. Have you heard of 3D movies? Yeah? How does it look? It gives you a lot of depth and dimension, right? Now, lucky for us, the human face is so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful creations. Am I right? So we have a lot of dimension on the face, like the cheekbones and the depth of the eyes and the chiseled nose, and the pouty lips. So imagine putting beautiful colors in different textures, and using the right texture, you get a lot of depth and dimension. So you can actually become a plastic surgeon, you know. You can change somebody's cheekbones from low cheekbones, make them really high. Someone with a heavy nose, we can make it slim. And we use our special surgeon brushes, right? With these brushes, without cutting anybody, you can actually give them a transformed look. Isn't that amazing? That's what I love about it. And if you don't like it, you can always wash it off. And it's painless. So every girl and every person, even gentlemen today, love to wear makeup. People are crazy. People are fida over makeup, isn't it? Who are the people who are crazy for makeup in this room? Very quiet and crazy. Crazy people actually stand and shout, So, of course, if I had music, I would have made you dance. But it's okay. So I'm going to bring in my pretty model right now. Let's give it a round of applause for Rupanshi. She is not only my model, she's also my student. She's also a makeup artist. So I have a lot of young, pretty girls also who want to be models also and also makeup artists. Because it's such a trendy and fun profession. And of course, it's also hard work, guys. Everyone thinks, that makeup is just fun, but it's really, really hard work. So if you really keen to study, keen to take it serious, keen to really dedicate yourself to something like this, and keen to work hard, then I would say yes, you can be a makeup artist. You will not realize how many hours a makeup artist stands. Okay, we stand for many hours. And we work really hard to make others look beautiful so that others can be very successful. And that's something really amazing about this beautiful profession, yeah? So before we start, let's just give ourselves a round of applause and just make a little bit of noise, yeah? Yeah? Okay, thank you so much. And we're going to start. Now, the most important thing about a makeup artist is to make the skin look great. Everybody only concentrates on, eye makeup and contouring. And a lot of people think that, base is something that's too difficult. We don't really focus on base and we end up doing that wrong. We end up choosing the wrong colors. Okay? So I'm just checking to see. She has a lovely, warm complexion and I want to keep that. So I have to check which color first. This should take you enough time. you should never be in a hurry for something like this. Because once you do it, and it's a wrong color, then it's very difficult to put more foundation and start correcting it. So it's better to check. Sometimes a person has a different color here, a different color here, and a different color here, right? So what do you do then? What color do you use? I'm going to ask you all questions. What color would you use? I'm just putting a little bit of primer on while you think of an answer for the questions that I just asked you. Okay? If there are 4 colors on someone's face, then definitely you have to use 4 colors to correct it and then bring it all to a neutral color. Right? Sounds very complicated. And yes, it is not so easy. So that's why to become a master in applying base, you have to practice and practice and practice, right? Now, there are so many good cricketers, but why does Sachin always get the glory? Because he's a master. He keeps on practicing. And I do believe that in every profession, if you want to become a master, then you have to practice a lot. Really, really a lot. I have crossed more than 5,000 faces. Maybe more than 5,000 faces. So it's easy for me, right? So if somebody learns and they just done 10 faces, they can compare. You have to start doing 50 faces, then 100 faces, and then slowly, slowly you become good at it, right? Am I right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check her basic color. Okay. Slightly warm color with this palette here. And she has beautiful skin, so she doesn't need much of base. So what I'm doing is I'm using a warm color on her jawline. Okay, I'm going to use my buffing brush to buff it into position, buff it into the skin. Okay, so this is the darker color. This is going to save me a lot of time. And I just have, maybe 20 minutes to make her look really gorgeous. Now, if you're going to take 5 hours to do makeup, then I don't think you're a good makeup artist, right? So you have to finish it in like 35 to 40 minutes. So by using a darker shade, I'm already giving her a natural kind of a shading on her cheeks. Very little on her cheeks. And now I'm going to use a lighter color. A lighter color to highlight so that we get a 3D look, okay? Can you see? It's going much lighter than her skin. At the same time, it's blending really well with her complexion. Highlight her nose and her forehead. You know, the beauty makeup and makeup is one of the 6th most favorite professions in the world. And it's a profession that is recession free. In fact, the more there is recession, the more makeup artists get busy. because everybody wants to look beautiful in their free time also. They want to party, they want to go out, get married, etc. Okay, so it's something really, really amazing. Okay, so I'm giving her a lighter color here. That's why I love to work with palettes, because I have many colors and I can keep adding and making it lighter or darker and adjusting with the face. And if you have the right colors, you can really work quickly. Now, how long did I take to do that? Hardly a few minutes. Why? Because I know my colors. So it's very important to learn and know your colors really well. I'm using a little bit on her eyelids so that my eyeshadow also can be seen. Okay, now to make sure, I will use my stippling brush to just blend it so that I don't miss out any points. Okay. Hello, now can you hear me? Okay. So to make sure, I'm using this buffing brush, stippling brush as we call it, to blend so that I don't miss out on any pores. Okay, there we are. Now I'm going to put on a little bit of powder. Oh. A little bit of translucent powder, as we call it, dusting powder. And this will actually keep the makeup long and fresh, okay. Especially when it's really hot and humid in Delhi. Also, it's very hot. So powder is something that helps the makeup last long. If you put heavy, then make sure you use more powder, because in proportion with the base that you use, you must use powder. And this will keep the person looking fresh all day long. Good makeup should last anywhere between okay, so there we put on some powder. She has very beautiful eyebrows. I'm already planning that I just need to touch it up a little bit. I don't have to pay too much attention to her eyebrows, but eyebrows are something really, really important. Okay? If you have good eyebrows, then half your beauty lies there. So if you're not eyebrows, you're missing out on something. So just, get your eyebrows groomed, and always heavier, dark eyebrows are very much in fashion. Okay, she doesn't need much to do with her eyebrows, but still I'm just going to fill in a little bit with some eyebrow color here, just to give it some definition. Okay, the right brush, very important, gives you a lot of control. And usually one eyebrow is always slightly maybe thicker than the other one, so just have to adjust it a little bit. Okay, so there we go, very easy. Eyebrows are very easy, beautiful eyebrows. And since I love color, I said today I will, she's wearing a very colorful outfit, so I thought I'll use this very interesting colorful palette. Okay, and let's have some fun. All the time for any bride we always do gold and bronze. So I said today let me do a colorful bride. How does that sound for you? Do you like that? Because nowadays everybody, because they're paying so much for makeup, they said at least let me see some color, right? So I thought today we'll use some bright color. Okay, I'm going to go orange on her eyelids. This beautiful rich orange. So she's going to turn out to be a very fashionable bride. Okay, so using orange. And what lip color do you think I should use if I'm using orange? Because while you're doing the makeup, you have to plan what's going to happen next. Okay? So I've layered it on, second layer of orange. And I'm going to do the outer corners also with a nice bright blue. Okay? A very rich okay, now these are called our eye contouring. Okay? So you form a kind of a V shape and you actually can paint and draw the shape of the eyes. Okay? Just a little powder so that if any blue falls down, we can always brush it off, right? So I'm going to draw the same kind of a shape here. And the whole most important thing about doing eye makeup is blending. So when you're doing eye makeup, always do both the sides together. Okay? And then keep blending. I'm still painting, I'm still drawing, I still haven't started blending. Okay, so after I take the shape, then I can use my brush, another brush, and start blending. Now if you want to blend softly, then always use a soft brush. If you want it to remain on the face, then you use a soft brush. If you want to remove color, you'll use a hard brush. I want to keep color there, so I'm going to use a soft brush to blend it because I don't want to remove too much of color. And at the same time, I want to give it a soft blurred look. Okay? So I'll keep adding and I'll keep blending simultaneously. Till I feel that it's looking soft and beautiful. So these are strong colors. Somebody young and pretty can carry off colors like this. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to make this look, how do we make it three-dimensional now? We're going to use some glitters and I have loads of these lovely colors and shimmers here. Yeah, there's a nice orange with glitter in it. And yeah, I need this glitter gel. Okay. Today I thought I'll focus a little bit on eye makeup. Little more time on that. Wait, open this one. So when you have the right brushes, blending becomes much quicker. Look up. Okay, a little bit under the eye. I love this blue, it's looking so gorgeous. Okay, on her eyelids, I'm going to put a little bit of glitter gel. So that I can stick the next color here. Okay, you have to, this is a bit tricky, but you have to practice this. Okay, keep it closed. Hold on, closes. Okay, so we're going to stick on some orange with glitter in it. Okay. A bit on the inner side, I'd like to just give it a touch of green since we are going in for such a beautiful, colorful look. All her friends are going to just love this. A young and funky bride. Maybe it would be a beach party or a carnival night, yeah? Okay, and I love this green. I've also got it in a glitter. So you're going to open your eyes now. Feeling comfortable? Yeah? Okay, great. Open. Take this side. Okay, green, a little bit of green inside. I'm going to need that glitter gel again. And the green color. There's a nice funky green. Yeah, I've got glitter gel here. Just that much is enough. Okay. Just a little bit of glitter gel here. And we're going to fix some very pretty lashes. Yeah. Okay. I'm avoiding black. Just going to keep it very, very pretty and colorful. Okay. Now we can just knock off all the excess powder and product. Open, open, look up. And while we fix lashes, you know, sometimes you don't have time to use mascara because mascara takes a lot of time. So lashes are really, so I love lashes. My favorite are the Ardell lashes. I think they should be around here today. And I always name them.
You want these ones or you want these keys?
They're same.
Yeah, they're same. It's in hand.
This one better, no?
This one better, no?
Yeah. Okay, we use little heavy, wispy lashes because we're not using any black eyeliners and stuff. So it's looking very pretty already. I just have to give her some shine on her cheeks. Right? We don't want dry skin, do we? So nice and shiny cheeks with some mineral color.
You need to pluck out.
Yeah, I'll do it. 2 minutes. Just put glue on this and give me here. Okay? So here we go. Some deep contouring to give her that sun-kissed look. Very little along the jawline. Okay, that was easy and very quick. And I love blush on, so you must always be with blush on, especially for Facebook, right? If you don't use enough blush on Facebook, your blush on can't be seen. So I learned actually that you have to put on a lot of blush on if you want a really, really healthy and young and beautiful look. And I feel blush on is one of the most important part of makeup. It makes a person look happy and fresh and young. So that's what we all want. Right? You see immediately when you put on the blush on how different the person looks. Okay. Yeah, give me one. So we put on glue on the lashes. We just have to fix them. Always wait, get a bit dry, half dry, 50% dry, and then they'll stick on really well. Close, gently. Open. Automatically the face transforms with the lashes. Look down, just close gently for some time. Don't close it tight, just half closed. Keep it closed here. Okay? Now when you're putting lashes, don't let the person close their tight because if you do that, it will stick together. Can you hear me? Yeah, it's now can you hear me? Okay, so whenever you're putting on lashes, make sure the person's eyes are not 100% closed. Okay? And keep opening and moving the eyes so that the lash takes the shape of the eyes. Open. Yeah. Okay, just relax. Okay, soft and pretty carnival look. Move down. Okay, just press it on to the lid and just leave it. Yeah. Okay, you okay? Yes? She's a professional, so it's very easy. Of course, I'm going to use a little bit of mascara underneath. Yeah, if she's ready for it. Or maybe I can leave her eyes just to settle down and maybe do up her lips. So anyone has ideas of what lip color I should put? I'm going to dig out a really nice color from here. I always have these very secret colors hidden around, you know, in little pouches, because I think lipstick is something really important, and you need to get a really pretty color. Let me see if I find it. Third one. Yes, found it. You know, half the time a makeup artist is always searching for the products, right? Yeah, no, that's it. And one more color to top it up with. Okay, so I've got designer gloss, lip color, and guess what's the name of the color? Lip color. Any guesses? First mascara. Luca. How much time have I got? Okay, absolutely gorgeous. She's looking amazing. And the color is called Flat Out Fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to do a lip line first. Overdraw her upper lip. Close. Okay, overdraw it always. Sometimes if you don't have time, you have to just go for it with the lipstick itself. We are always late. By the time we reach lipstick, we are always late. Yes? How many agree with me? By the time we reach the lip part, we are already tired and we are late, right? So there are many quick and shortcuts which I'll show you. First of all, I just take the lip pencil, lipstick, and I just draw it on like that. If there's no time, and fill it up. It's a stunning color. Yeah. And wait. Close. Most of us have an upper lip that is small and the lower lip is big. So we always have to increase the upper lip a little bit. Hold it tight. Okay, after I finish, then maybe we'll have maybe 5 minutes to ask few questions. Put this in that red pouch. Oh, pink. Okay, lip brush. It's a matte finish color. So if you like matte finish, you can either leave it like this or you can use a gloss. So there are options. So this is your first choice. If you like it exactly like this, you can leave it. Or you can add a lip gloss over this. What do you say, lip gloss or not? What do you say? Shall we try the lip gloss also so we see both? So this is the first look with just the matte finish. And then if you want, you can always add. This gloss has loads of glitter in it, so it's very exciting color. adds a lot of dimension and gives that really, really cute carnival look. So there you got something very different today, a carnival bride. And I actually did this look when I went to Phuket for a bride because they had a carnival, one of the functions was color and everybody had so much of fun at the party with the colors. That goes in here. Yeah, that goes in here. So you can add all your accessories and rhinestones if you like, like little stickers and stuff like that. It's all up to you. Whatever you feel. Maybe I have colors here. And there's a very pretty blue. So maybe we can give her a little Indian touch so that she looks more bridal. Just one little touch. And her earrings go on. And while she's getting ready, maybe I can talk to you because that's what I'm doing. I love chatting with everyone. So if you have any questions, anybody here? Everybody is from Delhi? Yes? How many from Jaipur? Nobody? In life, isn't it? And we enjoy it too. So always being a student and learning from each other is something that is very, very important throughout our life. Okay? So if anybody wants to learn three-dimensional makeup, bridal, fashion, Egyptian bride, Gujarati brides, Western brides, Barbie doll brides, teach it all at our academy, Mavi and Beck in Mumbai. And if you're interested, you can actually come to our stall and we can have lots of fun. We can give you all the details since you're so passionate and a makeup lover. Okay, so I think our model is ready now. She's looking absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I think I must be having hardly 5 minutes up on stage. So if you want to click pictures with our beautiful bride, you're invited to our stall. Okay, and we can click lots of pictures there. Is she ready now? Okay, and there we go, guys. Great stuff. Okay, and right here on stage, I have my team with me, and they are my students actually. So I said I don't need to get assistance from Bombay because I have students all over India. So whenever I do a seminar, I invite my students and they come all the way from Faridabad and they come from Amritsar and they come from Surat and many places because they love to be with me and they love to do makeup all the time. So we have my team with me. Please give a round of applause to my team. They have also done makeup, so you can have their look. Yeah, we are going to turn this side also. This side. Come. Yeah. Look there. Okay. Come closer. Okay. Stand here first. Let them see. Push the hair back. Push this hair back. Come this side. So guys, we'll see you at the stall now. We have to vacate this stage now for the others. And you have been a fantastic audience, and I can see you're so passionate about makeup. You're not even listening to me. Yeah? You're like gone crazy, and I can see that. I wish you all the best endeavors in your beauty and makeup professions. See you next time. Take care.